Good evening, Belize. It's Tuesday and you're tuned into News 5. I'm Sabrina Daly and here's what's making headlines tonight. A major shakeup at the Ministry of Home Affairs. Rear Admiral Elton Bennett steps in as CEO and his first mission, tackling crime in the old capital. Plus, CEO Bennett sits down with Compal Rosado and pledges transparency in the Joseph Budna investigation. In the West, an armed daylight robbery in San Antonio Village has residents on edge this Christmas season. And in Parliament, the big question, what will it take to save the Chiquibo Forest? Then on Culture Tuesday, we bring you the warmth and joy of a Belize City home this Christmas. These stories and more are coming up in just 60 seconds. Stay with us. News 5 starts now.
Shell V-Power flows through your engine. Confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
Christmas, live easy with DigiWallet. We're giving away over $100,000 in prizes and giveaways with over 200 winners across Belize. And getting entries is easy. Every $10 plus DigiWallet usage equals one entry. Top up, send and receive money, buy Bolito, shop and pay, and more. Earn even more entries when you buy a device from Digi or Cellular World. Sign up for a Digi One bundle. Make the switch to Digi and more. Live easy with DigiWallet this Christmas.
evening, Belize, and welcome back. The Ministry of Home Affairs has a new captain at the helm. But what does that mean for a department facing mounting administrative challenges? After a month without a chief executive officer, Rear Admiral Elton Bennett, former head of the Belize Coast Guard, has stepped into the role of CEO. His appointment comes at a time when the ministry is under pressure to streamline operations and align policies. Bennett says he's hitting the ground running, even before finalizing his contract, signaling urgency and commitment. But can a military leader successfully navigate the complexities of civilian governance? And what does this rapid transition reveal about the state of leadership planning within the ministry? These are questions worth asking as Bennett begins his tenure with promises of strategy, administration, and policy alignment at the forefront.
So I met with the Prime Minister on an interview yesterday. We both agreed that I should take up the position immediately. I met with our Minister of Home Affairs yesterday as well, and acting CEO Francis Usher, who was holding over this office. I start immediately. There's a lot that needs to be done in terms of administration, but also a lot that has to do with strategy and policy alignment. So I take up the job immediately. I have not yet worked out the detail with contracts and meeting with the cabinet secretary. I believe that will be done today. But as far as my wishes is to jump in to this office and commence work immediately, and I've been given the green light to do so. So I have reported at the Ministry of Home Affairs. So there is a CEO now for the Home Affairs Ministry, and I'm happy to take on that role. And as I mentioned, I've started to work immediately. I met with our minister yesterday, and he has given me a list of priorities that I should be focusing on. We've had some discussions during the interview process that led to the appointment of myself as CEO. So I've been given clear directions already in terms of what are those priority actions that are required to administrate the ministry. So we're working on that as we speak. We hit the ground running.
Rear Admiral Bennett says his move from leading the Belize Coast Guard to becoming CEO of the Ministry of Home Affairs was a natural next step. After 6 years at the helm and working closely with government policy and law enforcement, Bennett believes his experience in strategy and administration puts him in the perfect position to hit the ground running in this new role.
The job of the Chief Executive Officer is mainly along the lines of policy and strategy. And I had a good fear of that as the Commandant of the Belize Coast Guard for the past 6 years. Achieving those political objectives at the organizational level was really well within the purview of the Commandant. So this line of work is not new to myself. I've been exposed to a high level of working with government policy for many years. So this is nothing new. The strategy alignment for the Home Affairs, again, is nothing new to myself. I've been working alongside the police department for many years. I have interacted with the different commissioners of police over time. So I do have a fair understanding of mainly the police department and the forensic services. The other departments, I will be able to get my orientation as relates to enterprise. For example, that would be new for me. And I do look forward to exploring those ambitions and those objectives that we will work on together. But it's not a different field that has me in a position that I'm not familiar with. I'm very, very familiar with high-level strategy and policy. So that's the reason why I believe I was given the job. Because as promised to the Prime Minister, I would be able to come in and add some structure and improve some of the administrative challenges that we are facing here in the ministry.
As Rear Admiral Elton Bennett takes on his new role as CEO of the Ministry of Home Affairs, some are asking, what does this mean for leadership at the Belize Coast Guard? Well, Bennett says there's no need to worry. Succession planning has been a top priority, and senior officers, including the vice commandant, have already received advanced training abroad to ensure a smooth transition and a strong leadership moving forward.
So that announcement will have to be made by the Ministry of National Defense and Border Security. What I can tell you is that the succession planning in the Belize Coast Guard is very deep. As a leader, I was charged with ensuring that there is consideration given to succession planning, and we did that very well. Not only the deputy was prepared for higher office, but the senior staff over the past year and a half had all had the opportunity to go overseas to do senior staff colleges. So we made an investment 2 years ago to start to prepare people for higher offices, and that was executed flawlessly. As you're aware, the Vice Commandant Captain Sobranis went away for 1 year of studies at the National Defense University in the United States, and he came back during the summer period this year. So our succession planning was a part of our routine to ensure that officers can be elevated and that they are prepared for their next assignment.
Newly appointed CEO Rear Admiral Elton Bennett must now turn his attention to the scourge of crime and violence plaguing the nation. Bennett says he will meet with the Commissioner of Police to review current policing strategies and explore new programs aimed at improving public safety and restoring confidence across the country. Here's what he told us.
So I'm meeting with the Commissioner of Police this afternoon to look at the policing strategies that are in place. I am here to receive advice and to see where we are. And then my efforts will be in trying to improve the programs that currently exist. And then, of course, make attempts to implement new programs, new ideas that will be able to influence change and will be able to inspire confidence across the country as relates to crime and violence.
Rear Admiral Elton Bennett steps into his new role as CEO with a critical case front and center: the Joseph Budna abduction investigation. And he isn't dodging it. Bennett is assuring the public that transparency and accountability will lead the way as the probe, now in the hands of the Director of Public Prosecutions, move forward.
Indeed, it is the most present issue that we will have to face as a ministry. So yes, I have given some consideration to it, and indeed, I am very interested to see how this plays out. I do understand that the media and the public at large deserves information, and you deserve accountability from the ministry and from the police department as well. So I will ensure that within the powers of the CEO that we continue to improve on our confidence, and that the ministry is able to put itself in a position where we can confidently and accurately keep the public informed with what we're doing. And what I can say now is the investigation is in the hands of a DPP. However, as a CEO, I'm very interested to see how that unfolds. I will be communicating with the DPP as relates to the administrative part of that case, and to see where we can support her office in terms of advancing their investigation if requested by the DPP.
Coming up, can Belize protect Chickie Bull before it's too late? More when we return.
In Toyota, we think that when you trust the timing of your life, life becomes easy to drive. Easy to connect. Easy to start. Easy to make friends. Easy to enjoy. Because if you can trust in a car that's easy to drive, shine, and fit, life is also easy to live, trust, and enjoy. Easy to drive is to live life with the confidence that only Toyota can provide you. New Toyota Raves. Easy to drive, easy to live.
This holiday season, we're bringing back a little magic to your Wednesdays. Join your Belize City Council for the Midweek Wind Down Series, Christmas Edition. A festive evening featuring wine, cheese, live jazz, along with your favorite Christmas tunes and spoken word. It's your midweek escape, happening Wednesday, December 17th at City Hall Square on Regent and Albert Streets from 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Bring your friends, sip, connect, and unwind under the Christmas lights in the heart of downtown Belize City. Want to be a part of the holiday cheer? Secure your booth space by calling the Public Relations Department at 280-2308 extension 238 or WhatsApp 673-9055. Let's unwind and celebrate the season together. Your Belize City Council, always about the people.
This Christmas is extra special for us at BB Insurance because it's our first. You welcomed us into your lives, and we couldn't be more grateful. Your trust means everything. From all of us at BB Insurance, thank you for being a part of our journey. Here's to many more holidays together. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
But gender-based violence doesn't end in 16 days. Not for the woman afraid to go home. Not for the child listening through the walls. Not for the man who doesn't know how to ask for help. Across Belize, we marched, we lit candles, we raised our voices, and we stood together. Because silence protects the wrong people. But action saves lives. And as the 16 days come to a close, our commitment only grows stronger. A safer Belize depends on all of us, every day, all year long. Let's keep showing up. Let's keep speaking out. Let's keep protecting one another. They're not just Christmas season, the $1 million season. Because sometimes the biggest blessing come in the shape of a lottery ticket. This Christmas, the best gift could just be a ticket for $1 million. The $1 million jackpot draws December 20th. Buy a ticket now at any certified Bolida seller on the ForWe Bolida app or at forwebolida.bz. Go buy your ticket today for a chance to make your Christmas season extra special.
The government of Belize is looking to give the George Price Highway a major facelift, and it's going to take a major investment to make it happen. Today, the Senate was asked to approve a $69 million loan from the Caribbean Development Bank. The funds would go towards rehabilitating 15 miles of roadway, stretching from Hattieville all the way to Belize City. Several concerns were raised during the debate. The cost per mile adds up to approximately $4.5 million. The government acknowledges that the cost is high, but argues that the 15-mile stretch of road presents unique challenges that must be adequately addressed. The sticking point for many senators was the absence of specifics on how the highway will appear once the work is done.
The government, as in the debate, as was disclosed in the debate in the House, acknowledges that the price tag for this piece of work is significant. It is high. The rationale and explanation for that, as we understand it, is that the particular terrain between Belize City and Hattieville is challenging.
When I saw, Madam President, that we got a flash drive, I think there were a great lot of details. It's just the loan agreement. We still don't know the details. We have to rely on what colleagues are saying. And in fact, I think we in the Senate are lucky compared to what the House members got. If I heard my party leader and the leader of the opposition correctly, they didn't give them any details.
If you look at the loan motion, we're talking about 69 million Belize dollars. This is not a small sum, Madam President, and so I believe that for the administration, for the government to ask support for a loan motion such as this, that you'd expect that more information would have been provided. That information was not provided.
I'm sitting here thinking perhaps if there was the benefit of these numbers, we could even be sitting here saying this is not even enough. Right. And then not be surprised, but certainly disappointed that there's another supplemental. So I just want to reiterate and align with the contributions that the information should not be withheld, because certainly I think the Senate has shown that we read and that we bring, I would like to think at all times from our individual perspectives, constructive criticism.
When I see cost, I want to ensure that the remedy is going to definitively fix the problem. So it's not just an issue of the cost per mile. The question is going to be, will it truly fix the problem?
Chief Engineer Evondale Moody later made himself available to the Senate to answer pressing questions. The loan motion successfully passed through the Senate. What is the true cost of neglecting Belize's most vital rainforest? The Chiquibul, a sprawling ecosystem that feeds the Belize River watershed, supplies water to thousands. from rural villages to urban centers, even to the factories that produce our favorite beverages. Yet, despite its importance, the forest now sits at the heart of a national debate over governance and protection. NGO Senator Janelle Chinona is sending a clear warning, calling for a multi-agency management authority to safeguard the Chiquibul and ensure transparency in conservation efforts. Her call is direct. Protecting water means protecting the nation. But as competing interests, from government to private sector to NGOs, vie for influence, can Belize find a governance model that truly serves the ecosystem and, by extension, the nation? Or will fragmented oversight put our most essential resource at risk?
Significant because this Chiquibul is the source of the Belize River watershed, meaning all the water that we use and drink here in Belmopan, in Belize City, and in dozens of rural communities along the river directly and daily depend on the protection and conservation efforts of the Chiquibul. And as I said, that includes the water for soft drink, beer, everything. There's a lot we can live without, Madam President, but water is not one of them. So the protection, regulation, and overall governance of this protected area is tantamount to national security. And it is why we ask all members to support national efforts to create a multi-agency management authority for the Chiquibul. It is a false narrative that governance must be binary. Only this one, only that one, only NGOs, only private companies. We reject that entirely. As a nation, we must resolve to ensure that any shifts in our governance and regulations of areas such as the Chiquibul must be grounded in clarity, must ensure accountability and transparency, and must serve the best interests of the ecosystems, because that's in the nation's best interests.
Caribbean Sprinter is speaking out tonight after one of its vessels ran aground over the weekend between Belize City and Key Chapel. The company says heavy rain and poor visibility played a big role in the incident. Thankfully, all passengers and crew were accounted for, and no major injuries were reported. Medical teams were on site for anyone who needed care. One passenger was treated and released. Another had a minor rib injury, and the captain received treatment for a small head injury. Caribbean Sprinter says all medical expenses were covered and everyone is now recovering at home.
On Saturday, the weather condition was really, it was raining, heavily raining. So due to the weather conditions, the visibility was very low. Reason being, the vessel had run aground into the mangrove between Belize City and Key Chapel. All the passengers, everyone was at high priority at that time. All the passengers who requested medical help, everything was paid off. All the medical expenses was paid off.
And tell us about the vessel. Where is it now and what's the plan?
Currently, the vessel is dry docked. It's under investigation at the moment right now.
We noted that the weather was an issue on the day. Whether it was a factor in this incident, the investigation will reveal all of that. And any other issues that may have caused this, the investigation will reveal that.
One major concern during Norwegian Cruise Line's Harvest Key consultations in Placencia is the risk that mass tourism could pose to southern Belize's fragile ecosystem. Communities in the south have long enjoyed a delicate balance between tourism and the natural attractions that make their destination unique. So news of a proposed cruise excursion to Silk Key raised alarm, prompting the Southern Environmental Association to issue a clarification. In a statement issued on Monday, SEA confirmed that no authorization was granted by its board of directors and that approval for the tours was issued solely by the interim executive director, who has since accepted responsibility and apologized. That disclosure has raised even more eyebrows, as acting executive director Walter Garbutt granted the approval. Critics argue that while the SEA insists there is nothing further to see, Following the apology, the incident underscores the need for stronger governance, transparency, and safeguards, especially when decisions impact nationally revered ecosystems. We reached out to the Southern Environmental Association, the Belize Tourism Industry Association Placencia chapter, tour operators from the area, Walter Garbutt, and the usually available Ewart Garbutt, but no one is willing to address the matter on record. We'll keep following. After the break, we have much more for you when we come back.
Welcome to Benny's, your #1 store. Get fantastic discounts, massive deals, falling prices, and more. From A to Z, we've got what you need for all your building, hardware, and construction guaranteed. High quality appliance, paints, plumbings, tiles, electrical, sinks, and faucets in a variety of styles. Benny's Hardware, the best place to be, with brand names like Delta, Sankey, and Milwaukee. Need to freshen up your home? We have paints galore. BH, Texturelight, and Benjamin Moore. Hammers, grinders, saws. In tools, we've got the best. Power drills and wrenches to ace any test. With Benny's on your side, you will surely succeed. From home goods to gym equipment, we've got everything you need. Light bulbs, fixtures, cabinets, drywall. Benny's has got it all for any project, big or small. So don't waste any precious time. Make Benny's your destination. Earn B-Bucks and win $10,000 with Benny's Homecation. So visit Benny's for some holiday cheer as we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Season's greetings from the Social Security Board. As the festive season fills our hearts with warmth and joy, we extend our heartfelt thanks to you, our valued customers, for your continued trust and support throughout the year. 2025 has been a year of growth and innovation. As part of our ongoing journey to modernize and deliver smarter, more sustainable services, we introduced new My Social Security upgrades designed to make access easier, faster, and more convenient. Looking ahead to 2026, we remain committed to being a dynamic, progressive, and sustainable organization, embracing technology to enhance customer experience and operational efficiency. This Christmas, we celebrate the families, workers, and retirees who inspire all that we do. From all of us at the Social Security Board, may your holidays be filled with love, laughter, and hope for the year ahead.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. It's much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home when the gate is flowing through. Smiles connect
Ever hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
Santa called to make sure I'm prepared. He said, oh, winter love is spreading everywhere. Summer came and took off with the spring. So now we start the Christmas caroling. I'll find my way back home and light up every tree. We will hang our stockings for you and one for me.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Every connection we make is more than just a signal. It's a student unlocking a future through digital education. A young mind daring to dream bigger. Our culture shared with the world in real time. And everyday heroes answering the call of civic duty. When we connect with Digi, we empower Belize.
Christmas is right around the corner, and Belize is alive with festive cheer. From twinkling lights lining the streets to the sound of carols drifting through neighborhoods, you can feel the holiday spirit everywhere. Families across the country are adding their own special touch, trimming the tree at home or joining friends for a night of caroling. And of course, every household has its own unique traditions that make the season magical. Tonight on Culture Tuesday, we're stepping inside the home of Belize City resident Dr. Charmaine Saunders to see how she transforms her space into a Christmas wonderland year after year. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Here's News 5's Brittany Gordon.
The Christmas countdown is on, and across Belize, families are making their final preparations to get their homes ready for the special day. For most, that kicks off a marathon of tidying up, decorating, and shopping that may come down to the very last hour. But for Belize City resident Dr. Charmaine Saunders, the hard part is already behind her. The Christmas tree is up, and the house is sparkling. And that's because she's been getting ready since November.
I start my Christmas with, first of all, my tree. That tree goes up November 1st. Even with all the hype and people get upset about, the 19th of November. For me, Christmas is all year. It's in your heart, So I'm not too bothered about that. On November 1st, I will get my tree set up. Once my tree is up, and my wreath on my door that gives you the welcoming environment when you step into my house, then I'm good.
Like many other Belizeans, Dr. Saunders purchases new curtains to adorn her windows once the Christmas season begins. For her, the holidays aren't limited to the classic reds, greens, and gold. This year, her home is decked out in pinks, lavender, and lots of flowers.
For me, Christmas is also a feeling. And this year I feel festive, but in floral, you know, so I wanted to bring that out. And then I'm not a person that paints my house every year. I know every year people will paint. I paint my house once every 5 years. So I have colors that are going to be here for a long while. So I have to figure out things that will blend and match with that.
But Christmas isn't all about tinsel and ornaments. At the heart of her family celebrations is her faith and the remembrance of the birth of Jesus.
Christmas for me means the birth of Jesus Christ, and as a Christian, I live for it. I know the true meaning of Christmas, and I know that there is variances based on the commercialization of Christmas. But for me, it's the birth of Jesus Christ, that memory, and that holds true.
Dr. Saunders' Christmas wouldn't be complete without her cherished tradition of sending cards to remind loved ones she's thinking of them.
I still like to do manual cards. I like to give people cards that are that have resemblance of things that of the birth of Christ, and then I figure sitting there writing them out, it's okay. And people still like receiving cards, you know. For me, that sends across the message loud and clear that even if I don't maintain the traditional Christmas colors and all that.
Ask any child. The magic of Christmas often comes down to opening gifts as soon as the sun comes up. Although Dr. Saunders' daughter is all grown up, there are still a few waiting for her under the tree.
My daughter has known from a very early age. I don't give any credit to Santa because Santa didn't buy any gift.
Even with the decorations in place, Christmas won't feel complete for Dr. Saunders until her loved ones are gathered under one roof, a feeling she wishes for families across Belize.
Family. Christmas is all about family too, and being together in the same space and place is very important. And now technology has allowed us to do that. You know, you can connect virtually and still share that space. And we've learned from COVID that there was a challenge when we couldn't gather. So I say to people, enjoy what we have now and make sure that it's all about family, the birth of Christ.
While no angel or star sits on top of her tree, the joy of Christmas still fills the air, a joy she plans on spreading far and wide this year. Brittany Gordon for News 5.
When we return, armed robbery in San Antonio triggers more holiday safety concerns.
This Christmas, get ready to unwrap the gift of happiness with Cellular World. This cover phone starting as low as $99. Gift amazing tablets for big and small for just $99. And bring home smart TVs for unforgettable family entertainment starting at $379. Plus, enjoy incredible deals on JBL speakers, smart appliances, and all the technology that fills your home with joy this season. And there's more. Every Tuesday, we unwrap a new surprise for you to find the perfect present at the best price. Visit us at any of our locations in Belize City, Belmopan, Orange Walk, San Pedro, or shop through our virtual store on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp at 615-5141. Unwrap the gift of happiness at Cellular World.
Chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we
love is spreading everywhere. Summer came and took off with the spring. So now we start the Christmas caroling. I'll find my way back home and light up every tree. We will hang our stockings for you and one for me.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. It's much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home when the day is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. To this season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much. When the data's flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
A brazen armed robbery at Crossroad Grocery in San Antonio Village has residents on edge tonight. And it's happening right in the middle of the Christmas season. With families out shopping and communities preparing for the holidays, this incident raises a serious question. Just how safe are we during what should be the most festive time of the year? The incident unfolded just before 3 o'clock Monday afternoon. Surveillance footage taken from the store shows the armed assailant pointing a gun at the cashier, who hands over all the money from the register. In response, authorities and residents are joining forces to gather information, urging villagers to report suspicious activity or unfamiliar vehicles spotted in the area. Business owners are advised to remain vigilant, as criminals may target stores and shoppers during this busy period. We wanted to find out what Belizean businesses can do to keep their staff and property safe this holiday season. So we spoke with William Sanabria, Chief of Operations at Champion Security Systems.
Champion Security offers mostly security systems when it comes to cameras, alarm, fire system, intercom system, access control system. We also do gate operators, and we do garage openers, everything that has to do with security. Those are the most common ones.
And do you see an increase of business around this time of year? We know it's the holiday season.
Well, since December start this year, we've been very busy comparing to other years, previous years, mostly because we are having a lot of break-ins in this time of the year. So we recommend everybody to at least have an alarm system installed at their residence, because if you notice, most break-ins are mostly in businesses. So we recommend to make all businesses reach out to us if they need any assistance, any recommendations for anything. We could assist with that.
And what is the most popular service for people to install based on what you observe? Is it cameras? Is it alarm systems?
Okay, well, my recommendations is, at least if you have a security system, it's a plus. But my recommendation always start with an alarm system, because when you install an alarm system, it's like you're having a security guard, but 24/7 that doesn't sleep. So if someone tries to break in your house, that the system will trigger right away, scare away whosoever, the culprits or whatever. So I recommend the alarm system. When it comes to security cameras, that is the second option apart from the alarm. The alarm comes first, then the cameras. The cameras play so a big role because you could go back, retrieve footage. If the culprits don't have any mask on, you could provide those footage to the police, and most of the time that help a lot, and they solve a lot of crime when it comes to break-ins, robbery.
After a weekend in police custody, a Lords Bank resident is speaking out against what he describes as repeated harassment by authorities. 33-year-old Anthony Dennison says he was detained without explanation during a robbery investigation last week. Dennison says this is not the first time that police have targeted him during a criminal investigation, and claims that officers have also issued threats to him and his colleagues during recent detainment. Now free, Dennison is voicing his frustration over the frequency with which he finds himself behind bars, maintaining that he is not involved in the crimes he is questioned for.
Honestly, I really tired lately. I know this is a counter for a threat to get, and I really appreciate it. Understand me? So then I try to speak up, because then I also make me take my life right. So recently I got a station, they locked down, they carry me from a station up the road. Then I really don't do nothing right, but then they carry me up the road like, I don't know what kind of intention they got to not coming back for this. So I got one of the officers and a boy in the threatening ball before they had done me and my bedroom when we had this. So I'm gonna really take that threat really lightly. Because then the officer and the guard authority, no come in my house do what I want. So then end of the day, I don't really got no privacy, nothing. I show them I have the camera, I had shop everything when the time on the crime, everything. I like everything. When I like everything, I call me back and explain to me, well, everything straight, I could go home. As I reach you, and the man that call for me, I carry me for the same crime. When they carry me, they start questioning me about the same crime, I think some I like come in. And I saw that like we're going on more or less, understand me. And then they said, oh, then that's why interviewed me. And I saw them let me go after that. I like, yo, but the sense if I could give you my way about everything, and you still arrest me for it?
And you said that you're putting up cameras right now. Can you talk about like the fear and unease that you and your friends are feeling right now?
Yeah, well, that's what I do right now, put up camera in my house, everything. So basically, you can see me where about if I the home, wherever I there, because then, end of the day, to me, that like, even sometimes I even don't know if they're not even valid sometimes. Because then showing that and it looks like it's still not valid because still get care.
Refereeing in Belize is facing a crisis. Growing abuse from fans and players has pushed many referees to the brink, with some stepping away for their own safety. 4 national referees with international qualifications have announced that they are throwing in the whistle. The situation highlights deep-rooted issues in accountability and respect within sport. News 5 spoke with one of those highly trained referees, Victor Caliz, who was assaulted by a fan a week ago following a Premier League of Belize match in Belize City. He says that was his second such experience. After 7 years of officiating matches, he says that he no longer feels safe on and off the field. And he's not pointing fingers at any specific individual, but rather disciplinary shortcomings across the entire football system.
Lately, it's been unsafe for us. It's an unsafe environment. In generally, myself, speaking for myself, I've been attacked twice, and I feel like as much as I enjoyed or loved doing what I did, I feel like the sacrifice is not by being harmed. I feel like sacrificing to become better should have been my personal sacrifice of dedication, discipline, X amount of training, taking time from my family. There are different types of sacrifices, and harming individuals, I think that is not a sacrifice I'm willing to take anymore. I've been attacked twice, and I don't think I deserve to be attacked for the 3rd time. It's happening in all levels of football. It's not just in the top league of Belize. It's happening it's happening from the youth level all the way to the top. I mean, the culture have changed drastically in football. I mean, we have a lot of talent, definitely, but there is no discipline anymore, and no one is taking the action, to change football, to make it a safe or a good environment for the youths, for even the top athletes. Speaking for myself, I've been to maybe 5 international tournaments, and the level of football over there is on a high level, and the discipline is extraordinary. You caution a player, they walk away. You send them off, they don't even talk to you back. They just walk away. You can see the level of football over there. I mean, that's what we need to be at. We can't be always being behind. And I really hope that, the ones that are staying back and continue this career, that they all be safe.
Khalid says he hopes that his voice reaches the relevant authorities that can take action and do something different. Here's a story that proves cooperation can cross borders. Today, Belizean and Guatemalan law enforcement teamed up to rescue a man who fell into a ravine along the western border. Amateur video shows officers from both countries, Belizean police and BDF, alongside Guatemala's National Army, working shoulder to shoulder to carry the injured man to safety. He was rushed to the Melcher Hospital for emergency care. The cause of the fall is still not known, but what's clear is that even with a disputed border between them, these officers show that teamwork wins when lives are on the line. Up next, Kyle woman wins big just in time for Christmas.
Belize, it's that time again. GST-free weekends are back on December 6th, 7th, 20th, and 21st. Just in time for big savings for Christmas. On these weekends, most local retail goods will be GST-free at checkout. That includes frequently bought standard rated goods such as furniture, appliances, electronics, clothing and footwear, Christmas decorations, curtains, rugs, Marley, toys, and grocery items like seasonings, mixed essences, mixed fruits, and soft drinks. everything you need to make your December more affordable. And good news for the holiday cooks. Picnic shoulder ham, smoked ham leg, and imported turkey are 0 rated all December long. And before you leave the store, always take a quick look at your receipt. You should see the GST removed or discounted automatically. So that means more savings and more room in your Christmas budget. So Belize, let's shop smart this Christmas season. December 6th, 7th, 20th, and 20th.
Santa called to make sure I'm prepared. He said, oh, winter love is spreading everywhere. Summer came and took off with the spring. So now we start the Christmas caroling. I'll find my way back home and light up every tree. We will hang up stockings for you and one for me.
Belize has a nature-based economy, and the ocean is really the cornerstone of our country's natural capital. It's integral to so many of our industries, be it tourism, fisheries, or transportation.
I feel really honored to be using Belizean seaweed. It grows inside the Belize Barrier Reef. We have such a pristine environment. The quality of seaweed is so high and premium. That in itself is what contributes to the value of my products.
Growing up watching Jaws, everybody will be scared of a shark. Makes you get that adrenaline rush because your heart is beating, right? Because you know you're next to shark. But that's my favorite part of the day, jumping in and giving you that experience that not all sharks are bad.
My first interaction with seaweed farming was with Japs, the pioneer of seaweed farming in Belize. And I would hear Japs pronounce the name of the seaweed species as Ikuma. The scientific name is pronounced Eucuma in English. I really wanted a way to honor seaweed and also honor and celebrate my Belizean heritage and our Creole heritage.
And so that's where the Bell Trade through the SBDC plays a critical role in enabling especially communities in coastal areas to have sustainable enterprises that tap into the resources that the marine space offers.
Most of us, the fishermen, the tour guides, all these captains out here, this is our daily life. If we destroy this reef, there is no marine life. All right, so we have to be out there trying to protect every day.
My hopes for the blue economy in the future is to always put Belizeans first.
We recognize the importance of nature and the role of nature to people, to economy, to livelihoods. And so we also now look at investing in people, investing in blue business. Let us look at how through the Blue Bonds program we could significantly in a positive way have an impact on people's welfare and people's livelihood.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Aiwa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Aiwa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Aiwa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Aiwa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Aiwa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. It's much the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to Is that feeling so divine? Sharing joy across the nation. Smart connects our families, keeping every heart in touch. 'Cause the season means so much when the data's flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
Just in time for Christmas, a Kaya woman is celebrating a fortune-changing win. After years of trying her luck, she scratched her way to a $30,000 prize over the weekend and came in today to officially claim her winnings. Overwhelmed with gratitude, she says the win feels like a blessing, one that will help fix her home and enjoy an even more merry holiday season.
I felt so happy and excited. It was a lot of scratching and scratching and scratching, and I never won until today. So I'm so grateful to God. So yes, I am so happy. This is a blessing from God because He helped me get this. And after all that scratching, His blessing has reached me. I will be spending Christmas really happy.
What do you plan to do with the money?
I will be spending it really happy this Christmas. I will go and fix my house because it's all messed up and the money during the year, it's gone. It wasn't enough to put into the house and fix my house. So I'm going to go and paint my house, so I'm really happy for that. And yes, I will continue playing it because this win has helped me a lot. I have more than 3 years of playing Scratch. I've been playing since they took out the $3 one and the $5 one. So sometimes as soon as I get my pay, I go straight to buy a ticket and try my luck again. So finally, I feel the blessing of winning. So yeah.
Before we leave you, here's tonight's viewer's voice. On our first story, Rear Admiral Bennett takes the helm at Home Affairs. Vivian Palacio Castillo commented, "Congratulations to Mr. Bennett. Anybody can do the job as long as he gets himself acquainted with laws of Belize and the methods in the way a police department is supposed to run. I believe he can and will do a good job at it. Give him a break. Let's not judge him just yet." On the topic, Belize and Guatemala joined forces to save injured man. Reynaldo Beltran shared, "Glad to see authorities from both countries team up to save a life." And finally, on accountability, Gap fuels referee shortage in football. Ruperto Vicente shared, "When there is no respect for the game of football at the leadership of the league and federation, there will be no respect for the match officials." Thank you for engaging with us online. Your voices shape the national conversation. Keep those comments coming, and we'll continue to feature them right here. And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at greaterbelize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.